Hello, thanks for watching our videos. Here's a rather unknown spot here in Southern Virginia near the town of Lawrenceville, which is near Emporia, Virginia, called Fort Christanna. It was a fort that was built in 1714 by Governor Spotswood at that time of Virginia. Interesting how it has a history. It was built, of course, for trade and to protect English settlers from ostensibly Native Americans. But this particular governor did a lot for Native Americans, and so he provided protection for them on a tract of land, since disease and tribal warfare and the English themselves had not been kind to them since the founding of Virginia. In 1924, they had a big party here where a number of Native Americans came in dress and performed ceremonies. And I love that. I got a chance to study Indian lore in Boy Scouts. This area is also known for Brunswick stew, if you've ever heard of Brunswick stew. How many of you ever heard of Brunswick stew? If you have, put comments down below. Brunswick stew is great. It can be chicken or beef, usually corn, green beans. It's a mix, usually tomato based, sometimes not. It's really good. You can get it here locally. Most people don't really know about Brunswick stew, even in the South. But as I've been reading American Indian lore, the Native Americans always had a pot of stew on the fire, and they would eat that stew. And it's my contention that the Americans saw this and recreated it. So it's just incredible. Incredible. Brunswick stew is awesome. Virginia also has interesting sites based on civil rights and education. And so they have a map here of various places in Virginia where you can see about African American history, Native American history as well, in various counties in Virginia. So here's the welcome sign about the fort, and I'll put this on here in case you want to read it later on. You can stop the video and see the information about Fort Christanna. Very interesting how they had it was an effort to help Native Americans. The land was here also to protect them, but it was also in the interest of trade for the English. And so, of course, they tried to have a symbiotic relationship. Didn't always work out that way. And there's a reason for that. And this sign very much describes how difficult it was for this particular tribe, which was, there were 4 tribes linked together called Saponi. There are also Saponi down in North Carolina. But anyway, these 4 tribes were given a tract of land here and protected. And as you can see from the top, in 1607, the Indians, the Native Americans of Virginia, of the Sioux clan, which goes all the way across to the western part of the United States, was 6,300 people, but then disease had decimated them down to 600. So in any case, 1714, the decision was made to interest of trade, and also that the Americans could help with the trade. They actually were employed here at the fort, and there were scouts. There were 12 scouts, 12 rangers who lived right here at the fort, who protected and ranged across the area for protection. And the people lived here, worked here. And they also built their village just down the hill here at the Meherrin River, which is a beautiful river down there. They think it's called Horsehead because there's a big bend in the river. So just a beautiful spot here in the southern part of Virginia. So I hope you enjoy our videos. We do a little bit of history, things of interest, and try to meet people. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to what we're doing and hit the notifications bell so that you can be notified and find out more about what we're doing as we travel. We're headed next to Florida. We're going to see some family down in North Carolina, then headed to Florida after that. All right, see you later.